Hello everyone, and welcome back to NextGen ICT. This is HTML Day 10, and today we're going to continue learning about tables in HTML. In this lesson, we'll focus on table-specific attributes like border, spacing, alignment, width, height, and background color. Before we talk about any attributes, let's first create a very simple table. This is important because we should always understand the basic structure first. So I'm going to start by typing the table tag. Now I'll add a caption for the table. This caption will describe what the table is about. Next, I'll create the first row using the TER tag. Inside this row, I'll add table headings using TH. Let's add two headings, name and marks. Now I'll add another row. Inside this row, I'll add table data using the TD tag. Let's write a student name and their marks. Save the file and open it in the browser. As you can see, this is a basic table. There are no borders, no spacing, just plain data. Now, let's start improving it. Let's start with the border attribute. I'm going to go back to the table tag and add a border. Save the file and refresh the browser. Now you can clearly see the table structure. The border helps us visually understand rows and columns. For beginners, a border value of 1 is more than enough. Next, let's talk about cell padding. Cell padding controls the space inside each cell. Right now, the text is very close to the borders, so inside the table tag, I'll add cell padding. Save and refresh. Now the content looks more comfortable and readable. More padding means more space inside each cell. Now let's look at cell spacing. Cell spacing controls the space between the cells. I'll add cell spacing inside the table tag. Save and refresh. You can see small gaps appearing between the cells. If you want cells to touch each other, you can set spacing to 0. Now let's control the width of the table. By default, the table only uses as much space as it needs. Let's change that. I'll add width. Save and refresh. Now the table stretches across the page. Using percentages is better because it adjusts to different screen sizes. Now let's align the table. I'll add a line to the table tag. Save and refresh. Now the table is perfectly centered on the page. We can also align text inside cells. For example, inside a TD tag, I can add a line. This centers the text inside that cell. Let's now control the height of a table cell. Inside a TD tag, I'll add height. Save and refresh. You'll notice the row becomes taller. Height controls how tall a cell appears vertically. Now let's add some color. We'll use the bgcolor attribute. For example, inside a TH tag, I'll add bgcolor. Save and refresh. Now the table heading has a background color. We can also add bgcolor to the entire table if we want. This makes the table more visually clear. Now it's your turn. Try creating a table with a border, padding, center alignment, and a background color for headings. Pause the video and practice. That's the best way to learn. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and support NextGen ICT. See you in the next lesson.